So, is Thomas alone?
Well, he was, and then you showed up, and now he kind of just wishes he was.
What a square. Well, hello there, serious gamers. I am Hannah Harkness. This is Haneurysm, the wonderful video game playthrough show where I suck at video games. My friend yells at me, and I say all of the stupid things that I watch later and go like, how did she get a master's degree? How did she get this far in life? How did she even put her 2 shoes on in the morning to walk out the door? These are all mysteries. But what isn't a mystery is this game. Thomas was alone. As I understand it, this game is about squares and jumping. In fact, I know everything about this game from the half trailer that I watched. It said, this is a game about friendship and jumping, and I said, I am in. I like those things. And this looks like there's a lot less scary three-dimensional stuff. It seems like the more dimensions there are in games, the more problems I have with them. Label that as another stick on the excuse fire. Brian has never played this either, so we're going into this cold. Have some fun with squares! Hello there, serious gamers. We're about to play Thomas Was Alone. It's a new game of Thomas Was Alone. Alright, I'm figuring this out. Squares. It's a failure. People forget this. It's a massive flop. The code is disaster. Name strings. Special. It's just an AI in the right place at the right time. Oh, are they trying to give us some, like, plot to these squares? I don't know if I appreciate that. Oh.
Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why did that crack me up so much? Why did squares have British concepts of loneliness already? Alright, so, escape start button, moving keys, left thumbstick is the only movement, alright. Well, I've gone into a door square. And in the small intestine, and the time. Okay, just left thumbstick, that's all you do. Wow. Thomas is alone.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Alright, well, let's list our observations. We got some green pipey
The whole alone thing.
Jesus.
2. Portals.
Why'd
They
you...
led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling.
God.
He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
How am I supposed to be funnier than this? I can't. Oh, man. Yeah. Everybody, your little British wax sealer thing. So it's just left thumbstick. Okay, so these are portals. Oh my god.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Is this like a Modrian painting via the soundtrack of Garden State? Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
This is like the epitome of a culture that congratulates you for doing nothing. This is it's like, good, you can move. You can jump through squares.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
I think Thomas has a seriously inflated sense of self-worth. I mean, like, the world doesn't give a shit what you do in your dumb square realm. The world barely gives a shit that I have, like, a master's degree and I've done over 5,000 hours of community service. You think the world's just gonna start caring because you can't get through these fucking square portals? What else you got on me? Lay me on some more plot points, British man. What do we got?
It all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable.
What is
and it
unstable
seemed to
about
Thomas
this?
that it could let him down at any moment.
Nothing about this is
He
unstable.
was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Nah. Paranoia.
Yeah, paranoia and you're self-centered. Like, what the... I mean, I guess your world is unstable, but do you have to pay bills, you dumb fucking square? I don't... Jesus. What is happening? Was that water? .6. God.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the
Wow.
right, which might, or might not, be important.
So basically they just gave Pong self-awareness. Like, that's what happened, is that, they made a spectacularly simple game, but they decided to give the shapes human existential qualities. That's... I appreciate this more as it goes, but it's still pretty fucking intense. What?
It might have been paranoia.
God, this guy never shut.
But Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
Oh, man.
It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
Is it wrong that I'm actually starting to have feelings about this? Like, what is my life? Has this just been designed for me? I made fun of it at first, but now it just starts sucking me in. Alright, come on, Thomas. Oh my god. See, the thing is, this game isn't even really that difficult for me to play. I'm just so flabbergasted by the fucking plot points. I was just trying to use flabbergasted in a sentence. I don't actually... Alright, well now I think we're finally getting to the part in the game where I start to suck. Maybe that's why everything was like lower decimal points. It'll start like actually being a thing. I don't know. I have no idea any of the last 4 sentences I just said, what they mean, what this game means. We're gonna talk about Thomas a little more.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in
You
it.
can't swim if you're square. You just
He
float
made
along.
another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Yeah, well, you in Los Angeles, buddy. Alright, so... pass the respawn points to save a character's progress. My progress. Character's kind of a strong word for this. This is nice. Yeah.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Oh god. This has to be too much for some gamers. I mean, like, I have friends, so... But... fucking... Just, nobody wants to be reminded of their own loneliness while listening to music that you really only hear when characters drive away together at the end of a Sundance film. Like... This really is that kind of music. You get in a car with your girlfriend after you guys, in black and white filters, talked over coffee for a while about, like, your quarter-life crisis and where it's going, and then you drive off into the sunset with this square music playing in the background, like, Emily, do you think we're ever really gonna make it? I don't know, Dan. Let's move to Austin. Maybe if we bike across country and stretch out our student debt a little longer, we'll find some meaning in this world. Hey, I found the portal. This game really does make you think.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. he could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Actually, no, you didn't do shit because I'm controlling you.
Evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Thomas, your life is in fact a lie, okay? You got so close. You got halfway to the point where your thing's a lie, but you left me out. You're not alone, Thomas. I'm helping you. This is so dramatic, this music. You're not alone, Thomas. I can help you. I can see you. If only you could see me and know that I've been there with you the whole time. Avoid the water. What the hell? Oh, man. Fantasia, eat your heart out. It's just... What the fuck's going on? Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, did I win? What the fuck?
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Oh man. The fractal reality of this game is amazing. It clearly, like, we just entered in the developer that wanted to be written into the game. Who's Chris? I'm gonna find Chris. I know you're a real person, motherfucker. Oh look! I'm a different square now! I don't know what the point of this was. I'm like done. I don't care. Can I just go through the other portal now? Oh, I get it. You gotta jump up your little square buddy. And then you both go through together!
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
So, this had to have come from a very cold, dark, rural part of England. Somebody's programming this in. Children who played with sticks as children. The video game. Whoops. Oh my god, I actually died. That took me a spectacularly long time for me. I think we've sort of found a niche for me, which would be these British games in gray, spooky environments that are side-scrollers seem to be the best fit for me. Actually, you know what? Historically, I seem to have just done the best with games with a British narrator. That says about me. But I'm just gonna keep, as the game says, it jumping around like I own the place. Thomas is not alone. Yeah, exactly. That's what I got it because he was, but then Chris showed up. This is so strange. With no concept of lives. Just relaxing. Because as you all know, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's not staying alive. Look, there's my Sadie. Sadie Saverson. Oh, okay, hello, we're friends. And if I go there... I'm confused. Oh, where's my guy supposed to go? Where's the other... I genuinely don't know where your little dude is supposed to go. You have to jump over the thing. A game about friendship and jumping. So I guess I gotta use this other guy. This is another one of those quirky British puzzlers. Like Limbo. There's less murder and there's more shapes. Oh, I get this. This is actually a pretty adorable premise. Alright, so... I guess then that guy needs to go in the other door and I need to go in my door. Alright, so you could probably... You can get down there by yourself right now, bitch! Go away, Chris! Chris, I gotta get in my door, alright? I can't always be fucking helping you. Okay, Thomas. Take my tiny square butt down this tube. Down this here tube. Oh yeah, now it's a Chris-sized door. Hey! Look at us.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Well, the cool thing about characters not having any real personality traits is that I can't hate them. That's nice. I mean, like, it's not really easy for me to foster rage in squares. Wow. Check that out. Alright, well. Upsy daisy.
Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Wow, this guy's real snarky. Alright, are you, you know, implying that I need to help Chris out? Because I can help Chris out. Yeah, no, come on, Chris. Chris, if you're gonna keep whining... Oh, I get it. So we have to do this now. Alright, Chris, let's have a lovely game of fucking square frogs. Leap frogs. Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. How about that, Chris? Wow. Alright. Oh my god. Oh man, this is annoying as shit. Okay. Alright. I think we're starting to get the hand of this game of friendship and jumping. Oh man. Chris and Thomas. You know what? I bet you that there's at lehelst one Reddit dude that found a way to make some kind of homophobic comment about this, even though it's shapes. It's like, oh, these two bro squares, they're helping each other get up steps. That's so gay, bro. It's totally gay. I can imagine that happening right now. And there's probably like 50 Reddit people that are just like, she can't play games because she has a vagina. No, I can't play games because I suck. I'm in the same boat as you guys. There we go. Alright, so you put it next to the thing. Come on. Yeah! Look at that! Friendly squares making it up steps. This is like the joy of painting of video games. Happy little squares. Well, we're gonna pause this here for now. That was Thomas's Alone. I love this. I'm not even gonna, you know, I was ripping on it because that's my job, but this is once again another very relaxing British puzzler game in a gray environment. This seems to be like starting to be my wheelhouse. Like I'm getting into this stuff. Not even, well, the gray environment's specific to Limbo, but I love Stanley Parable. I do. I really do. I follow William on Twitter.
Limbo is not British.
Oh my god, how many times do you guys tell me Limbo's not British? How many fucking times am I gonna forget that game? You know what it is? Is I projected. I don't know. I love this game. I'm definitely going to keep playing it because who doesn't love some existentialist squares? I certainly do. And everybody please like, share, subscribe, and be awesome. See you next week, Senders.